Okay, my editors want me to film a Tana Mojo-esque story time. Do I do it? No, like actually. Okay, I will tell you this story and you have to stay with me the entire time, okay? It's a little wild. Oh, I have to do like the YouTuber thing for the thumbnail? Or be like, anyways, okay, let me tell you the story. I'll say like the quick version of it because I'm gonna film like an actual version of it. I'm on Tinder, swiping away, okay? Like I'm chilling. This man is so fine. Super likes me. This is when I'm at my fattest weight ever. So I'm like, literally, if a man looked in my direction when I was this fat, I would have been like, oh my God, I'm getting made, like I was delusional, okay? Super likes me. He's like, oh my God, like you're so pretty. I'm like, okay, like what? I'm like, thank you. But like at the time, no one would say that to me. So I'm like, oh my God, like I'm planning the wedding. I'm not delusional. I'm planning the wedding. I'm planning everything. And then he was like, oh, like, let me take you on a date, like, let's do some cutesy shit. I'm like, okay, sure. We go on a date, and whenever I would go on a date with a man, like when I lived in Florida, I would go to my dad's bar, because if the date went poorly, I can have the bar staff to kick him out. If it went really bad, I can be like, oh, kick this out. He's being really weird. And plus I knew the entire staff, so if it went bad, then like, they could help me, okay? Like, we go to my dad's bar, we're just like chilling, having a great time. Like, he's asking me about like my life, what I want to do. I'm like, oh, I play video games. He goes, oh, I play League. I'm like, holy shit, he plays League. I'm like, this is great. Everything is going like too good, like suspiciously good. Like, it was insane. We go bar hopping. It's literally great. Like, first of all, like this man is like, checks off all the boxes for a man that I would like want to date. Like my dream boyfriend looks like Marcel from the originals. He is like this 6'4", super attractive, like has the most beautiful dark skin, like the most beautiful dark skin ever. So nice, so sweet. And we go to the next bar, we're chilling, gives me a drink, I'm drinking, and then he asks me this one question, threw me for a loop. This question threw me for a loop. He said, oh babe, when did you start transitioning? Babe, when did you start transitioning? First of all, to get this out of the way, when I was heavier, I had hair down to here. And I had no facial hair. So maybe, first of all, I was not wearing a drop of makeup or anything. I was like, transitioning. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, oh no, babe, like, what do you mean? Like, you're like, no, like, I didn't mean to be like insensitive at all. And I was like, oh, like funny. He was like, no, like, when did you like start transitioning? Like, how's like your hormones going? I'm like, this man thinks I'm trans. This man thinks I am a trans woman. I'm like, so sorry to break the illusion, girl. I'm just a fat man with long hair. And he was like, oh no, like babe, like you're a woman to me, like well, I'm like, no, bro, I'm not sure, like my pronouns are USA, brother. Like, I'm not that. I am not a trans woman, girl. Like, doesn't make any sense. And then he goes, what do you mean? Like, I thought you got your boobs done. He thought I had my breasts done because I was fat. He was like, oh, you have breasts. No, bitch, I'm just fucking fat. I just was fat. So I had like, since I've lost weight, look how I've been nerfed. I'm nerfed. There's no boobs there. Literally an ally has been slain on my boobs. Okay, they're gone. And after, like, I went along with it. I'm like, okay, sure, like fun. And then I went to the bathroom and like I texted literally all the staff. I'm like, I need you to fucking help me. This man, like something's up. Something's in the water with this one. So they escort him out, whatever. He messaged me, he's like, oh my God, babe, like I totally didn't mean to offend you. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I shouldn't have clocked you. I'm like, clocked me? Clocked me. I am a gay man. On my profile says man. Lol. Like, this is insane. And also, this has happened twice. This has happened twice. Where I was talking with this guy at a bar one time, and he also said, oh my God, like, you're such a beautiful trans girl. Like, when did you start your transition? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just a fat man with long hair and no facial hair. I'm not a trans woman. What the heck? It has happened twice. 2 times. So cringe. Absolutely disgusting. Cringe. They literally were saying, like, I was a trans girl because, like, I just had, like, a bigger chest. Like, no, I'm sorry, no, big boobs. Oh, also, another funny story, dating story. I was on Bumble, this guy super likes me again on Bumble. I didn't realize that he super likes me on BFF Bumble. So I went on a date with this man thinking that he was gay, but it was a BFF Bumble date. And he was a homophobic Southern Christian man talking about how shit his wife was, how he wants to leave his kids. And I'm like, what is going on? He's like, yeah, brother, you know how girls can be. As soon as I heard that, I immediately was like, yeah, dude, fuck that bitch. No cap, brother. Hell yeah, I'm from Mesquite, Texas. I fucking hate them too. Like, I was full on switching. Like, I switched immediately. It was the funniest thing ever. And I was at my dad's bar, and the entire staff was laughing so hard because they're like, why is Ben speaking in a Southern accent? Like, what is going on? Like, it was a shit show, to say the least. I put an accent? Oh, I surely did. Oh, speaking of putting on an accent, listen to this. I went to this Pride event, okay? I went to this Pride event, and there was, like, it was my first Pride event ever, and whenever I'm super nervous or like I meet someone new, I swap accents. It's like a coping thing. I just freak the fuck out. I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like, I don't know what to do. So this super fine Arabian man, this amazing man, comes up to me. He's like, oh my God, like, I love your hair. And I was like, thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Ben, what on God's green earth are you doing? What are you doing? And to this day, by the way, I've hung out with him multiple times in a British accent. He still thinks I'm, like, have a British accent. But everything I've told him is true. He was like, why do you have a British accent? I'm like, my mom's British. My mom is British. So, I just got scared. Okay, leave me alone. You know, it's whatever. It's fine. My mom is British though. My mom's from fucking Essex, fam, to be honest, not gonna lie. She's not from Essex, she's from Sheffield, but still. Yeah, that's the story.